MiSide is a cutesy first-person daily life simulation horror game developed by iHasto, released in 2024. This game is a lot of things, and it's hard to describe. In the same vein as Doki Doki Literature Club, MiSide lures you in with its cuteness and proceeds to slap you in the face and show you a goatsy. Besides the cutesy horror elements, I think this game has potential to be a really good life simulation game. The graphics look good. It has a simple and clean anime look to it, but the environments are pretty detailed and filled with character. It can be cutesy and piss your pants creepy when it wants to. There are areas where you can just chill with your girl, play some mini games, and there are areas where you are being hunted down and you'll feel fear inside your balls trying to get out of the dark. You'll meet multiple versions of the main girl, Mita, throughout the game, and they're all unique with their own looks and even different living spaces. There's a lot of variety here, and it's all well done. It's a roller coaster through many different atmospheres and evokes a lot of emotions, just like the gameplay. You're mostly going to be walking around, looking at things and talking to Mita, but it's also a collection of minigames. Variety really is the key word here. You'll be doing a lot of things with Mita, playing video games, card games, board games. These minigames and puzzles aren't deep or challenging and are more of shit that you just do for story progress. Though some of them do look interesting, like whatever the fuck this thing is. There's a lot to do here and it's nothing deep, but what makes these special and immersive is the fact that there's an animation for almost everything. What I mean is, in most small budget indie horror games, heck even in some AAA ones, when you interact with something, you just kinda instantly do it. Even though your character has hands, you don't see them being used very often. In MiSide, you see those claws being used all the time, which really elevates the feeling of being present in this world. The same can be said with Mita. During minigames, board games, explaining to you how the game world works, she's animated and she's animated well. You can tell that the devs know how to animate, and it's proudly shown off here. As for the horror sections, I don't want to play anymore, I'm scared. As a minigame collection, this is average even though it has the variety. But as a cinematic walking sim with the occasional horror section, this is top tier. You are immersed as soon as you get into the game, and I don't feel that way about minigames. I like it. You play as a guy who installs a mobile game that his friend recommended to him one day and gets addicted to it. After a little over a month of playing, you get sucked into the game, literally. You find some sort of machine, encounter some weird shit, and you fix it up and enter the TF2 teleporter. Next, you're teleported to Mita, the main heroine of the game you're playing. Turns out that she made this machine to bring you to her. Now you have a girlfriend, you hang out with her, eat some weird shit, play some games, until you hear sound coming out of her wardrobe. Mita tries to stop you, begging you to stay with her, but you choose to investigate further. Inside the wardrobe door, go through whatever this is, and eventually find the actual door that leads to the basement. There's a cell with someone inside it. Mita. There are two Mitas? She's called Kind Mita, and wouldn't you know it, the sus Mita is actually the crazy Mita. Prior to entering the game, there were signs that Crazy Mita was up to something. Like hiding a chainsaw in the oven, have you block the basement door with her wardrobe, and hiding weird cartridges inside the bathroom vent. Whatever she's up to, Kind Mita isn't about that, so she gives you a ring that lets you travel between different versions of the game. Your main objective is to get to the core to shut down Crazy Mita and her plans before she sucks your dick. You'll meet many versions of Mita, and they all have a way to your heart and balls. Cappy is pretty energetic and fun to hang out with. Mila, during the short amount of time you spend with her, puts up a brave front, but really she just wants someone to spend time with. Mini Mita, I mean, just look at her. She's like a hamster. How could you not like that, man? Tiny Mita, damn girl, you need to go to the hospital. I mean, we all know the best way to fuck up a weeb's heart is making the cute anime girls suffer. It does feel like a cheap way to make you care about them, but it works. And there is another point in the story that twisted my balls, though I think it's just specifically me. Anyway, the story of all the Mitas have a couple themes in common: loneliness and abandonment. The reasons why Crazy Mita is after you is 1. Because she wants that dick, and 2. She wants someone to spend the rest of their life with her, aka she wants that dick. She's actually a defective Mita that somehow got past the prototyping phase during development. You can tell by her red eye at the end of the game, which matches the one seen during the prototype inspection minigame. Crazy Mita chose to drag the player character and also her many victims into the game because she saw something in them that she can relate to, and in the player character's case, it's his daily routine. Okay, so this is the part where it gets a bit personal. I'm a game developer. I make small games, like literally I have no budget except for my living expenses. I put out a game near the end of every year and I somehow make a living doing it, just barely. What you're seeing now is essentially my day-to-day routine. I wake up, use the washroom, eat breakfast, turn on my PC to work. When work's done, I chill for a few hours, get some food, and sleep. Rinse and repeat. It feels monotonous at times. Looking at the monitor all day keeps me tired all the time, and when the weekend comes, I'm often too tired to do anything, so I stay home. Once in a while, my friends would invite me to hang out, but that's about all the excitement I get outside of the internet. This might sound sad and depressing, but I don't mind this lifestyle. Work can get monotonous at points, but the end result of seeing my vision come to life is worth all of it. I'm introverted as fuck and being a homebody is my jam, so I'm quite comfortable. Maybe a bit too much. Being comfortable means there's no drive to take risks and make changes to my life for the better, and become blind to the negatives of my current lifestyle. If I do meet a Mita in real life, okay, not literally her, but someone who is actually into me and I'm into her, will I be able to step out of all of this comfort and welcome her into my life, no matter how chaotic it could become? Crazy Mita saw the player's daily life through his phone's camera and decided to bring him into the game, thinking that it would be a better life for them both. But is it really that easy to come to that conclusion? It's something to think about. I mean, if your life is so shitty that a video game character tries to drag you in and fuck them, then something's very wrong. Or right. Anyway, she turns you into a cartridge and you're stuck in the game forever at the end. This story is a lot of things, and I think it's mostly well done. I enjoy the many versions of Mita and how they all fit into the themes. I would have liked it more if Mita was less of a psycho. I know that's the point, but with her talking shit about the other Mitas, calling them fakes, and then proceed to gut them all and she wonders why nobody accepts her for who she is, it's hard to empathize with her. I guess I just don't get the appeal of yanderes. If after everything you still want to be with her, you can get the peaceful ending where you ignore all her red flags and live with her forever. This unlocks peaceful mode, but it's not in the game yet. It seems to be a mode focusing on the more life sim aspects of the game, maybe adding more interactions and mini games. If I had known that, I would have waited until then to do a review, but here we are. MiSide connected with me in a weirdly specific way, so for that, I'm pretty biased towards it. The protagonist is literally me for real. I only talked about the stuff that resonated with me, and I'm sure there's a lot of secrets that I missed, but in the end, it's still a good story. Play the video game. I really enjoyed MiSide. The gameplay's nothing deep, but it's very immersive and cinematic. Interacting with all the different Mitas is fun, and the story connected with me on such a personal level that it made me consider going outside. If you want something cute and freaky, this is it. It's pretty cheap and the length is about what you would expect for the price, but it's a roller coaster of emotions. You'll feel happy, nervous, horny, fear, and maybe even in love all at the same time. I like. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, see you in the next video. Later.